Okay, we should be recording. We're back with Blacksad,
Yeah,
and
sorry.
I'm gonna start loading in the game. And now, I bought the Blacksad comic book series, and I read
And
it. I gave it to Alchemich. He's almost done with it on the last two very short stories, and
yes, but
we
I've read
now
the
know how
important
racism works, except for Zed. So we get to explain to Zed how racism work in this universe. Alchemich,
It's
do
Zed.
you,
Are you ready for this? Because I don't. You know what, Shadow Fox, you actually bought the comic and first read it. Please,
okay.
go forward.
Okay, Zed, if I was to ask you, is Black Sad, what is Black Sad? White, black,
I'd
mixed?
say black because he's majority black.
White, black, or mixed?
Okay, well, mixed.
He's mixed.
Yeah,
That's how
he's
it. So this is how things work. If you like the remember how in the gym we saw the Arctic Club, which was essentially an analogy for a white supremacist group.
Yeah.
The way it
remember
works
they had
is
like a white polar bear, they had a white weasel, and a white wolf.
the way it work is the color of your is two levels of racism. We're thinking the first level that we see just now is this fur racism, where if you have white fur, you're considered yourself the essentially a white a white supremacist. If you have black
Okay.
fur, like in real life, how there's the Black Panthers, there's a legit like equivalent of black fur people going black
Called the
power.
Black Claws.
Yes.
Okay.
In Blacksad's case, he's mixed. He's primarily black. Like, he's dark enough to be considered mostly black, but still have enough white on him that's apparent to make it so he can't really blend in with an all black or all white group. Because, like,
Yeah.
some racists came up to him, some white racists came up to him in the bar and was like, he was like, they were like, what's this darky doing here? And he's like, what? And he pointed at his white paw, his chin, going, this isn't white enough for you. And then you have the opposite end where the black claws come in and they go, brother, you still got a little bit white left on you. And they were going to take some black charcoal paint and paint over his face. And Blacksad was like, if you touch me, I'll kill you.
See, now that raises another question. Would that be considered blackface? I'm sorry. I'm genuinely asking. What are the rules here?
Well, see, I don't think it can be considered blackface if you're technically partially black.
Yeah.
Really?
That would
Are
be
we
like
sure?
if a black person decide to tan their skin to go a darker shade of black. Would that be considered blackface at that point?
I would consider it odd, but I nowadays maybe odd is a moot point.
But, oh, and then there's species racism, where mammals and reptiles are racist against that. Did you get to that part? You saw that part, right, Alchemist, with the
No, I
iguana
saw
club?
that part.
Yeah,
Like,
the iguana
So-
club.
there's a lot of racism in this.
Yes.
Are dog breeds racist against each other as well?
Yes,
Which one, like,
actually.
dogs against cats or just dogs in general?
No, dogs against other dogs, like a bulldog versus a poodle.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, kind of. Like, they do acknowledge, yeah, they do play up to stereotypes where, like, poodles may be fancy and rich, whereas a bulldog may be working in a auto shop or something.
Yeah, because
Okay, but I more so meant, are the breeds racist to each other?
Not as
it wasn't
much.
touched on greatly, but there may be a little bit of implication.
Not as
Okay.
much as with fur and with mammals versus reptiles. sometimes.
Reptiles.
Yeah.
Here's another thing to kind of consider. Like, so we've figured out the white supremacists of this world being,
What?
the white furred animals. When you think about it, it's kind of odd because in the animal world, most animals are actually brown.
See,
The majority of animals are brown. White is actually the minority.
Okay, hold on. I have to ask, does this mean that since reptiles also come in different colors, the different colored reptiles are racist to each other?
That's a good question.
That was never brought up, but it is
That's not brought up, but it is
they
a good question.
they always imply that it was more of like the color of fur meant more for mammals than it did for
Okay.
reptiles. Because reptiles you mostly only see green.
Yeah.
Green or
Okay.
brown or like generic color. So like the whole
Right.
black and white thing only really seemed to apply to mammals.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's still.
So that lion right over there, black.
Again, I stipulate the majority of animals are brown.
Which mean they're mixed. Which, let's face it, you can
Yeah, but-
almost argue the majority of people are mixed in one way or another.
Yes, but you see, here's another thing. Like deer, for instance. Deer. Are there black and white deer?
No.
They're all, I know there are albino deers.
Does an albino count as white?
Yeah, no,
You
no,
know-
no, no. That completely count as white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it. I realized. No, wait, that counts. They were trying to paint someone's face black. That counts.
No, and don't forget, like, which, oh my goodness, Archimage, that kind of implies that the black claws, it could be made up of a bunch of brown deers who just paint themselves black.
It could. Like, well, I mean, the guy who came up to him was a black horse, so it's like.
Oh,
okay.
do we know? He had freaking black paint.
Yeah, he could have been painted black for all we know, but see, that's the thing though. Like the white thing kind of confuses me because they would be a minority. I mean, not a lot of animals are pure white, and why have we not seen any white Nazi rabbits? Because most of the creatures I know that are white are rabbits.
I'm trying to figure out how the owl joined them.
That's confusing. You know. Actually, that brings up a good question because when I looked at the picture of the Hitler cat, and how are there two mediums with Hitler as a cat? But
I need to one day read Mouse.
yeah, no, I would. But there are two mediums with Hitler as a cat, and in Blacksad from the picture. Now it was a black and white picture, so I couldn't tell that well, but it looked like Hitler was brown.
Tough to call because it was black and white.
With some black streaks on him, but he did not look pure white. So, is that like okay? Why do they keep trying to suggest we call the rhinoceroses white?
I think to close out the case.
I'm not closing out that case. That guy is like not going to kill me because we took the bribe.
Yeah, but to tell his wife essentially that he's not he's not cheating on her.
Oh, we have that. Oh, okay. I didn't know we had that option.
Okay.
To be
Okay,
fair,
hold on.
What's up, Zed?
Are there bird people in this game or no?
yes.
They're all bird people in the universe. I don't know about this game in
Oh,
particular.
this game, I don't know, but yeah, because there
Okay.
was in the comic.
And I don't think they can fly either. I think they walk mostly.
No, they can't fly. He straight up said he could not fly.
Okay. Then how does that work? Because they don't have fur or scales. They have feathers.
So I think
They're
like
black feathers.
whereas so they probably all in their own little minority group as well.
Oh God.
So like it's species of reptiles, birds, and mammals, and then within the mammals there's racism within color of your
Color.
fur. Yep.
Guys, he's still punching that damn bag.
Well, yeah, I mean you read the comic book. He's still trained at that gym.
I know, but come on, dude. Take a
Oh,
break.
and we also found out this game is the sequel to the comic book series
Yes.
because he
The sequel. Okay.
yes, because he meet weekly in it in the comic book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Archimage, I gotta say, Weekly's the biggest bro I've ever seen in the. He's. I thought he was gonna be like an actual weasel type character. He's at the
Weekly's
legit
awesome.
straight main out of the whole damn series, other than the
I
cop.
know.
No, he's even straighter than the cop because the cop did that thing in the first chapter.
Oh, right, where he told Blacksad, hey, if you kill this guy, we'll cover it up for you. I'm
Yes.
Like, wow. Shit. Okay. Damn. Apparently, we need to get the police chief as a friend.
Yeah, so like, yeah, see, me and Archimage got a game now. We gotta be friends with this police chief in this game because he covered up a murder like blatantly. It's so obvious that you killed this guy.
I know, and I love that they got the Fox to say that he was with the Black Blacksad the entire time. I was just like,
And like, no, you wasn't. And like, officer, why don't you help these men remember correctly? And like, oh jeez.
oh, wow, shit, we're going there. No, he's like, oh, the police chief just went straight up. I'm like, okay.
I have
And then
no
later
idea.
he's like, I feel kind of bad about this. I'm like, really? Now you're having second thoughts? A little late.
Oh, I probably should have started the timer for this. Let me do that now. And also, I have no idea where I should walk off to because I can't remember what the last thing we
Before
did.
we start, like, another real quick thing that I actually
yeah.
played after we finished the game last time. But a quick thought, you know the billy goat outside?
Yes.
We got him some food, and he gave us a lot of information.
Yes.
This entire world is comprised of human animals, right? You know, we've seen from the comics, too. There are bulldogs, there's bulls, there's cows, there's birds. Everything are basically anthropomorphic animals.
Except for
people,
bugs.
right?
Yeah, bugs are the only
Except
thing that
for
aren't
bugs.
anthropomorphic.
So, tell me, what is the burger we gave him made of?
You know what? I've been trying to figure that out myself. I honestly been trying to figure out what type of meat are they eating. What's in the
It's
meat?
impossible meat.
Are they like humans? Are human like the cattle?
No, they're just using impossible meat. That's all.
Really? Because I don't think cats will eat that soy crap.
I
I'm aware.
I want
I've got
Blacksad.
nothing. I don't fucking know.
I think we just figure out the end game of this
Actually, you know
mystery.
what? No. Here's the answer. It's fucking normal cattle because there are animals that eat their own kind.
So
You
wouldn't
know
that
what?
make mad
makes
cow
the most
disease?
sense. Now, I really want to see a cow eating a burger now.
See, now I want Blacksad that to be the end
Also,
mystery.
of course, it's normal cattle because there is almost no canine animal on this earth that won't eat meat.
See, I want that to be the last mystery of the game is Blacksad run out of the building going, it's people! It's all people!
Like Soylent.
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was just remembering. That's the thing I was thinking about when I first thought about the burger. I'm like, is it like that scene with Charleston Heston? It's people! It's people!
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Okay. Again, what is his problem with the car's color?
Yeah, no, I love red. I love red. Okay, I have no idea what we are supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
Do me a
sorry.
favor and open up that deduction thing quickly, just so I can see what we've got.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, okay, so... I can't remember if
Okay.
we got,
I
four-
can't remember what we were doing last. Okay.
we found that the chest expander was in our fighter's locker, who apparently is a very large dog. They were arguing, and we know that the gorilla was one of the 4 people that the blind billy goat saw, because he's the one who came in and then rushed out quickly when he heard them fighting. We also know he works for a loan shark.
Try to combine. He has 4 neck marks with the discarded expander.
Where's he has full nothing.
I thought the
Bottom right.
Oh, there.
Oh, what the fuck? Hang on. Now Dunn wanted to call off the fight. Damn it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is then, because...
Wait.
Oh, hang on.
You may have something. Wait. Haha!
There we go. Okay, that's what it was.
Shut off, Fox.
I don't know if you had
Using
a
that
motive to kill
noggin.
Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Okay, try again, because I think we're not done yet.
I thought his chest expander only had 3 springs on it.
Oh, jeez.
It's possible that if it was used and then there's a mark from the rope.
Okay, maybe that's it.
Okay, now add that he was strangled with the expander with the he wanted to cancel the fight, if that's still there.
Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah, it's still there.
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's at the top. They switched it around. Add that with the expander one. There we go.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Out of curiosity, are we sure Yale wasn't pointing his daughter?
Oh, jeez, Archimage. You've been reading the comic. You know this is always sex and violence in this thing.
Yeah, just, because she
I
doesn't seem
always
upset
knew
about it.
Bobby had issues,
Apparently they've
but I
known
never
each
thought
other.
he'd go that far.
Do we think he did it?
X.
Yeah, I think it's too early to
I
say.
couldn't say. In my line of work, you really
Yeah,
shouldn't jump
we
to
know
conclusions.
far too well from
But the
that
chest
chapter,
expander, the
Archimage.
marks in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
Plus that, he had a book of poetry in his locker. That normally means he's got a love interest.
I almost think C
Oh.
did it. Just
Why
In
other-
any
no,
case,
guys-
that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed.
That's another question.
Opening
Why?
the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything.
Didn't we already do that?
So
Yeah.
please hurry. Time's wasting.
Were we not supposed
Basically,
to?
I think what she's saying is what we've already done still isn't fixing shit.
True, but still. Weird way to
Sonya's
put it.
indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most
I have to
importantly,
agree with that.
why was she so opposed to Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Here we go. Finally, I've been wanting to see him for a while. X. I mean, I know who he is, but let's get him
Do I
talking.
know you? I don't seem to remember your face.
Well, maybe you remember my boys. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So
That I
please,
believe.
kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings?
The other thing I realized about Blacksad, and the Blacksad stories, everyone smokes.
Yes, we're accepting the invitation.
Yeah, I mean, we're at gunpoint. How can we not
riding in this
accept?
fancy car with a wrinkled
We
suit,
don't get
do
to
you?
say no, and
Huh.
why are we even
I
getting
think
into
you
the
look
choice?
mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad.
Maybe we could deny it.
Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me...
Yeah, I get
Ah,
it.
I always play it nice and safe.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a Noir story. Everyone smokes like a call in a day almost.
Right? I
And
like
they
this
somehow
decision.
have no repercussions from it.
I mean, they probably gonna die from getting shot before they die of lung cancer.
Fair enough.
I like how the decision said we stepped into the car of our own accord, like we actually had a choice.
I bet you, yeah, that's what happened. They would beat
Thank
the
you,
crap out of us.
Blacksad. You won't
Yeah.
regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just
I'm
too much
shocked.
money at
You
stake.
hear my shock?
So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
Why?
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective. And I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
I believe that. Oh shit, X. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Why?
I couldn't hit it
Do
fast
my own way?
Yeah, that was
Scare you?
no, that was too
Hear
fast.
me out. Let's say I
That was
better
too
be
fast.
that we find Yale in 3 days, and you better beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply 2 grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most
Again, we don't
importantly,
really have a choice,
we're
so I'm
not
for it.
hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
He does kind of have a point because casinos exist.
Why?
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America.
Oh, here we
We
go.
live in a so-called
Oh,
free
God.
country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
We know he's not commie.
X.
We know for a fact he's not
I'm
a
not
sympathizer or a commie.
Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any
Yeah,
case,
the
that's
entire
not my
book.
point. The
Yeah, no, a
government
whole
betrays
book
our
that-
nation's
a whole
values by
book
passing
that-
communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
There is no way he's read the Constitution. What's A say?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
A.
all right. I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
Wow, that logic. That logic is hurting my head right now.
A Y, I guess.
Sure. But there's no room for your ways in civil disobedience.
My ways? Oh, I know what you're getting at. But what's past is past. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. Good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Buffalo Bill.
The Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the Buffalo.
Just Wilson, the
It was
Buffalo.
just
No,
Wilson.
screw that.
That bastard.
Yeah, because the
Don't
rhino
you
didn't
worry.
do shit
I
to
will
us.
have a serious talk
Yeah,
with him.
no kidding.
I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that,
Yeah, I get it. you
St.
bloody
Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Where were we going?
Good,
Like,
because we've been driving in a straight line for the last several
know,
minutes.
Where did we go?
We just drove straight down the street.
Okay, so obviously this fight, he wants the fight. He probably did not actually kill the guy because he definitely wants this fight to go
Yeah,
on.
he
He's
mo-
got a lot of money
He
involved.
most
There's
likely
a partner.
paid one of the people to take
I
a
told
fall
you
or
I'm
something.
on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're
Yeah,
done,
Yale's apartment, I think,
maybe
better
you'll
look.
change your mind and share your findings with me.
Now, didn't we originally go to your
Or
apartment
not.
before we got the
It's your
shit
call.
being out?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
make sure
exactly what
you're
happened. We went there and then we got our ass kicked.
Wilson, come here.
Oh, we'll get a beating.
He better be missing a horn when I come back down.
Yeah, right. All right, it says A. Check out the pizza box. There could be
The
something
worst thing about
important.
O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is
I
the
want-
ideal drink for an athlete. Then again,
The
it could
pizza
be a
is.
classic bookie thug lunch.
Okay, wait. I want to see if it'll let me check out that photograph right there because I have a feeling.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Is that Mary or is that Sonia?
That's Mary.
That's interesting.
They went to the park together. Oh, went to the
God,
amusement.
Mary be a
Wait a minute.
more.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
Wait a minute.
Right,
Wasn't that
yeah.
Isn't that the woman from Alchemist? You read it last because it's been a while since I read that chapter. Wasn't Alma the name of the?
Yeah, it was. The Niagara Falls girl, right?
Oh my goodness, and I felt so bad.
I know.
Judging
Bloody
by the
rooster.
general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Oh.
Something else that bothered me a little bit, you know, we found out that, according to Mary, she and Dunn were engaged, right? And he
yes.
even gave her a ring. But from what we can tell, the so-called ring he gave her was the ring of his ex-wife. Well, his dead wife. Isn't that a little tacky?
I mean,
giving your new soon-to-be wife the ring of your dead wife?
you could also argue that's a way of him
woman's
showing I moved on from
Almost
I'm no
angelic.
longer thinking of my ex-wife now.
Is that scarf hers? Mary's?
Yeah, Mary's scarf at Bobby's place.
Okay, so they definitely knew each other.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Did he say pickles?
The pickles did it.
Can we look in the freezer?
Oh, yeah, you're thinking now fables, I can tell.
No, can we look in the freezer?
No, it won't last.
Damn. I want to know if there was ice cream in there.
Oh, I thought you were going to be looking for blood packages.
No, but that's a good point. Besides, you can't put blood in the freezer.
They did in fables.
That was
Yeah,
that
you
attitude, you
put it in the
can't.
fridge. I thought they put it in the fridge in Fables.
Oh, was it the fridge? Well, they put a padlock on it, and it was near the top. That's why
Why
I
would
thought
you
it
want
was the
such a
freezer.
big closet for so few
yeah.
clothes?
B.
Unless someone emptied it recently.
Not a closet, that's a wardrobe. A closet's something you walk into. A wardrobe's something exterior. Come on, man, you're supposed to be a clever. Poetry reading box. Okay, so, well, there, shit. Okay, so the dog is technically mixed race, right?
So,
Wait,
you
I
like
missed
your
him.
mob
Did he have
story,
white on
don't you,
him?
Bobby?
By the looks of it.
Yeah, he has some white on him. He's mixed. He's mixed in the face like Blacksad.
Seems
And
like
what's
Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish
Although,
into
since
thin
he's
air, of
brown,
course.
he's leaning more towards just black.
Weird. Okay, we find a lot of those cards. Okay, so painter, artist. Can we use our heightened senses to figure out anything, or is that not only work with people?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what button it is to do that. give me a second.
Oh, okay, so he's fighting a bull.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I'm legit trying to figure out which button I did to do this.
15 rounds, a bull versus raging dog, ball would be yellow. Okay. Very well done.
Wait, I see
There's-
more pictures.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can look at those pictures. No, it won't let me. God dang it.
Can we take another look at the one with Mary in it?
Yeah.
Okay, they're on a roller coaster. Oh, all right, I thought the elephant might have been something. Never mind. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
How do I use my heightened sense? Okay, hang on. This is gonna bother me. I gotta see my controls because I cannot remember how to use heightened sense. And I have a feeling that's gonna come in handy. Why? Okay. It won't let me.
Okay.
I'm pressing Y like a madman right now.
Gotcha. What's with the? Why is the lampshade missing its lampshade?
Well, I think that's just because he's messy.
Oh, what's on the little table? Is that wine? Or are we not allowed to look there?
We can't look there.
Damn.
Wait,
Do you
maybe
want
I
me
can
to
use
tell
my.
you what you actually have to do?
Wait, can I use my cat senses here? No, I can't. God dang it. Okay.
Are we missing something?
Is it something obvious that we're missing?
Honestly, no. I don't know why. You need to leave.
Oh, okay. So we found everything.
It's literally just the scarf and the picture.
So we're just supposed to figure out. Oh, should we do the little?
Oh, well, hang on. You can match evidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Match some evidence first, because now we know that Mary and Yale were at least knew each other. Shit.
Hang on. I'm gonna say Mary was cold.
That means she's been here recently, but why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Oh, isn't that a good question?
And why was he so... Well, see, behaved strangely when we brought it to her.
Yeah. Okay, you see, the Yale Dunn killing doesn't completely make sense for him because he was arguing with them about wanting the fight to go on. If he wanted the fight to go on, why would he kill him and then hang him up in the frickin' fighting ring? Because that would surely stop it.
Mary's been to Yale Place recently. Yeah, I don't think anything else will match.
Hold on. According to Dunn, had a strong argument in Hale while he was painting on the scaffold, and then there's a paint stain on the gym floor.
I think it's gonna ask for one more.
Shit. Okay. I guess you could try the footprint thing, but I don't think that'll work.
Those were the only 3 you had to match. You can leave now.
Okay. Oh, it'll let me leave now? Oh. Because it wasn't letting me leave.
Okay, so yeah, leave.
When I left,
So how much
I
did we
told
tell the
O'Leary I
wolf
hadn't
down
found
there?
a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's.
Yeah,
Oh.
you don't get to talk. You don't get
But
to talk
before
to
all
him. You
that,
just
I
leave.
took a small parting gift for her.
I'm guessing her scarf. I mean, it has to be her scarf, right? What else would we take?
That or the picture.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the scarf would be more noir-ish. You know, it fits more with the noir style this is going for.
And once this cutscene ends, I'm going to end this part.
Okay, so we shouldn't trust her.
I've never trusted angels.
Wait, isn't
Mr.
that...
Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
So is this part where we sleep
When
with
they
her?
fall.
You know what?
Billy
Yes.
told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, X.
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is so confusing.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Really?
Don't be.
Ridiculous.
I'm here to figure it all out.
X.
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I
That's
think it's
not
time to
answering
set things
anything.
straight.
X.
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
She isn't?
So you probably got a black spot.
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary.
Wait a minute, what?
That means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama.
Okay.
Wait.
But what?
Segregated schools and a worse education for color.
I've been trying to pause the last 5 minutes.
Children.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The
What
center,
is
the
pause?
equal
I'm
doctrine, and
confused.
all
What?
that.
That's damn nonsense.
X, what?
That garbage.
I can't do this right now. I need to
Lies.
process this.
Wait,
That's why I moved here.
Hit the
No one
pause
knows
button,
what
it won't
color-
let me. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. Okay, wait.
Okay.
We'll end this pause.
What?
I'm ending.
What?
I'm